Hey Aquarius, welcome to your weekly forecast for January 18th through the 24th. We're going to connect here, see what's going on for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the week ahead. Guys, as I'm connecting with the collective Aquarius energy, I'm hearing the Bee Gees song, Staying Alive. Maybe some of you are like, yeah, I'm trying to stay in the game, trying to stay in there, stay alive. But for me, that song is like a getting pumped up song, like gonna get stuff done. That's like on my big things to do, places to go, people to see, kind of a playlist for me. So that's what that song makes me think of. So I feel, Aquarius, a lot of you feel like you're on the beginning of something very big in terms of something you're getting ready to put out there, or something that you've already put out there. In other words, I feel that some of you are going to be going into this week or experiencing energy in this week in which you're getting really fired up about your goals and you're making stuff happen, okay? Seeing progress, getting things moving, getting things going. That's the energy that I'm seeing, or feeling, I should say. So we're going to see what the cards have to say, and we're going to go from there, my darlings. So first up here, we have the King of Swords. Wow, I just got chills. I've been getting chills while doing these readings for this week because the messages are really coming through. Like, I'm feeling it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling the energy, and this is confirmation. First and foremost, Aquarius, this is your beautiful, lovely air energy, right? The element of air, and being in control of your thoughts, your decisions, not allowing your feelings to cloud your judgment, okay? King of Swords is very powerful. He's also, I always say this, the master negotiator. So that mover, shaker kind of energy, Aquarius, like, I feel like you're making walls come down this week, okay? You're not allowing things to discourage you. In fact, I won't even say you're not allowing things to discourage you. Things don't even have a chance to discourage you because you're seeing clearly and you're seeing solutions, okay? And you're seeing ways of approaching situations, and you're finding ways of getting people to do what you need them to do, okay? Whether this be in collaboration, whether this be in business or financial negotiations, whether this be in like resolving some dispute that's been going on in your household, you're finding the win-win situation, and you are beginning to take your plans and your ideas and putting them into action, okay? It's laying down the procedure, laying down the plan. The King of Swords can also sometimes represent an attorney, a lawyer. So some of you might be meeting with a lawyer or attorney as you're moving forward with your plans, getting your ducks in a row, so to speak, as you're moving towards these goals or these ideas. Your next card here, my darlings, is the Knight of Swords. Okay, Knight of Swords can indicate conflict and drama and disagreement, depending on the energy that's coming in and the other cards that are around it. So it's up to the reader to determine what it is, and that's why some readers read reversals, some don't. I don't read reversals because I go based on the energy, right? So automatically I know if this is standing up or if this is reversed. But the feeling or the vibe that I feel for you guys with the Knight of Swords is in sense of motion and in sense of timing. Things are happening very quickly, okay? Things are being sped up, and some of you have been asking for this. You've been praying for this, or you've been working to manifest it, like, please God, please universe, just let it happen quickly. Just let it happen quickly. And so the Knight of Swords for me is like, it's like, okay, all right, here we go. We're going to ramp it up. We're going to go quicker now. We're going to go faster. Buckle on up. So this is fast moving energy, okay? I also feel, Aquarius, this is kind of funny, I'm chuckling here. The vibe I'm getting from the Knight of Swords is that a lot of you are going to have people like falling out of the woodwork, so to speak. Just people who you wanted to be friends with in the past, or you wanted to date, or you wanted to work with or collaborate with or do business with, that maybe they were kind of wishy-washy. and now all of a sudden they're coming rushing in, like now that you have your flow, now that you're like, moving and shaking and getting out there and doing your thing, they're coming rushing in, like wanting to be a part of it. Okay, so there may be some conflict in that sense where you're like, no, you had your chance, this ship has sailed. So there may be like some insulting, not insulting like in a major dramatic way, but like, they might kind of say something, or they might kind of, well, you weren't that big of a deal anyway, or whatever. Well, good luck to you. I was just trying to help you out. Kind of, people say like, petty things like that. There might be some pettiness in the, in the separation or in the rejection, that they might feel like they're getting rejected by you. But again, I feel this is like fast moving energy. Your next card here, Aquarius, is, ooh, look at this. It's a good week to be in Aquarius. The Six of Wands, all right? Six of Wands is really positive. It's overcoming the struggle, victorious, all right? It's standing out from the competition. It's a victory after the battle, okay? So even if some of you do have kind of drama or situations, the Six of Wands is very promising here in victory. Six of Wands also can indicate making a name for yourself, like your reputation precedes you. People have already heard about you, okay? So if you do have a self-employed kind of business, Six of Wands could indicate that a lot of business is coming your way through word of mouth, okay? And so some of you might even be cutting back on advertising, or kind of like relaxing a little bit from the social media hustle, because what's coming in is coming in through word of mouth. Like what you've put out there, it's good, it's quality, people have had a good experience with it, and so like they're telling their friends, and their friends are like, oh, I want to try that out, so some of you might be noticing or getting into the flow of where you're kind of able to be a little bit more efficient with your budget or spending, that you're not having to put so much into advertising, or not having to put so much time into, the social media, pit, I guess is what I will say, right? Because it can be exhausting. I don't even have Instagram or Facebook anymore, because it can be exhausting to constantly, and I'm gonna get the messages out there, but I swear to you, the podcast is coming. I think that's gonna be the most efficient way, where it's not gonna take as much time, and I'm gonna be able to hopefully reach more people and get more information to you guys. But again, you're going to find in your own way what's going to be efficient for you, right? Maybe for some of you, the social media is super, super beneficial, and that can be. I'm not knocking social media. I'm just saying a lot of you are finding, or you're seeing that getting yourself out there, you're not going to be as concerned or as worried about finding new people quickly, because a lot of it's coming in through word of mouth. This could also be for job opportunities or work opportunities. You might be hearing from someone, or somebody might be reaching out and say, hey, didn't you say that you have experience with this or that? My company was looking for a position that might be good for you. So there could be something coming in for word of mouth for some of you. Your next card here, my darlings, is the Seven of Cups. So Seven of Cups can come in at times where we feel a little bit overwhelmed, but in my experience, Seven of Cups is a good overwhelmed, because it's being overwhelmed by the options. Like, gosh, which one do I choose? So those of you that were going into this week with that mover and shaker energy, now you're finding that, oh, well, I was just kind of going into this to see which one pans out. But now, like, they're all kind of panning out, and I got to choose where I'm going to put my focus. I got to choose which one I want to go with. And that can be overwhelming, right? That can be scary, because we're like, I don't want to choose the wrong thing. I don't want to choose the wrong cup, right? Moral of the story here is don't procrastinate too long, or there won't be any cups to choose from. You got to choose something. So I always say the best thing to do is to write out a list of the options. Write out a list of the options that are available to you, or the things that you're thinking about investing your time or energy in. Then one by one in your mind, imagine yourself doing that thing. Which ones, as you're envisioning it, which ones give you the most sense of happiness? Which ones feel good to you? Which ones resonate in your gut? Then you're going to write that down, right? You're going to shorten the list. And then from there, you're going to start doing the research. Okay, how do I make this happen? Do I need to take a class? Do I need to get a certification? Do I need to buy equipment? Do I need to move? Do I need to, learn a new skill? Whatever it might be, right? How do I make that happen? How might I come up with the resources for this? So once you do that, you're going to know immediately which ones you can start on now and which ones you're going to build up to later. You're going to know what the short-term stuff is and what the long-term stuff is. And when that happens, you can keep on moving. You won't be procrastinating. You won't be stuck, right? I feel for you guys, all of these cups is a matter of timing, okay? You're going to get them all in different ways. But it's that King of Swords energy is like what you need to be in. You need to be in that focused energy, right? Going forward with a plan. So that little homework exercise will help you do that. Your next card here is the Ace of Swords. Aquarius, you guys are all up in that sword energy. I love it. I love it. I love it. You are in your element this week, okay? You are in the element of air. So you are in your power. With the Ace of Swords, this is really, really positive because this is new ideas. This can be communications. And for some reason this week, I'm feeling this card with an energy of contracts. It came up for another sign too. I can't remember who. I don't know if it was Taurus. But basically, this can indicate that there's an offer or opportunity, contract here, agreement coming in. But the Ace of Swords is a special card for me. It has a special meaning because when I see the Ace of Swords, it tells me that you're going to be experiencing the crown chakra being unblocked or the crown chakra opening up, more energy flowing through it, right? Some of you might even feel that tingling or buzzing or migraines, If it's something that really, really is persistent, be sure to go to a doctor and get it checked out just to make sure there isn't something else going on. But a lot of the times when the crown chakra is unblocking, we can have headaches and we can have like the pressure or tingling in our head, in the top of our head. But the reason why this is happening, you're coming into a time of efficiency. You're finding a quicker, easier way of doing things. Okay, you're finding effective solutions and you're finding ways to be more efficient with your time, your money, your energy, your communications. Okay, I feel a lot of you are even maybe setting up some kind of change in your communication process. So maybe you're coming up with a way with coworkers how you're going to be communicating, or you're changing your communication style. Maybe might be you're becoming more effective with your communications with others who just maybe aren't getting it. If you do have a business, you might be coming up with a nice little flow here of how you're communicating with customers or clients, how you're getting things set up, how you're getting requests coming in, how you're getting things sent out, this kind of energy. Again, these are general readings. They might not resonate, or they might resonate maybe a little bit. Sometimes it's helpful to check out your moon, sun, and rising sign videos because then you have more specific, even though they're still general, they're more specific to your planetary placements. If you would like a private reading, be sure to go to calendly.com/amethystangelite. I also have it written out in the description of the video. You can definitely schedule a private reading with me there if you would like one. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Bye, Aquarius.